smile, and you can limit your camera movement if it to avoid the distraction. Before I invite our president for the presiding officer of this, I would like to give a brief introduction. Punit is by profession is a agile coach and agile master, and his hobby is umpiring, and he is currently serving as president. And when asked about the team, you can share your team when the president will come to the stage. So I now invite Toastmaster Pune for his.
Okay, online folks, I am audible and visible.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the 307th chapter meeting of Wakad Toastmasters Club. Please have a huge round of applause. So before start the meeting, we have a few guests. So I would like to invite them on a stage first. You have to give your introduction and from where you have heard about this club. So we'll start with you. What's your good name? Vaibhav. Yeah, guest Vaibhav, please come.
Good evening, presiding officer, Toastmasters, fellow guests. Myself, Vaibhav Singh Chauhan. I work at Barclays. Few years ago, I heard about this club at Barclays itself as part of corporate club. In fact, I've been there as guest many a times. In fact, Barclays would have a community club as well. And what makes me come here, tiny, shooting, and headstrong to join and be a Toastmaster soon. And looking forward to interact with you more. Thank you so much.
Sandeep. Yeah, please, Sandeep.
Hello, all. Good evening. My name is Sandeep. I work at police in Balewadi. And, I came to know about Toastmasters from my friends, and I am in a position right now where I need to communicate with many stakeholders and also that's where I see myself lagging. And even in the public gatherings there as well, I need to improve myself. I see that clearly. So that's why like I decided to come here. And yeah, I'm here and improving myself. Thank you all.
Yes. Yeah, guest.
Hello everyone, my name is Abhinav and I'm a software developer with Roche. I've heard about this club in our office as well as from my relatives and all. And in general, I like to communicate with people and get to know more people, learn something from everyone I meet. So looking forward to communicating and getting to know all of you. It's great.
Toastmaster and the guest. My name is Asha Patel, and today is my second session with the club, this club as a guest. And from this, and the main reason, obviously, I just wanted to improve my communication and public speaking. I heard about this club from my friend, and he basically inspired me to join this club. Saying that we have, I mean, I will get the more benefit on that. And now this is the point. Now the ball is in my court. From this point, this is up to me how much I will get from how much I'll improve my skill, how abilitantly how abilitant I will my journey with this club. That's up to me. So yeah, thank you. Handing over to you.
Welcome all the guests to this wonderful 307th ebullient meeting of the Wakad Toastmasters Club. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, dear guests. How many of you seen the movie Anand? In that Rajesh Khanna's favorite dialogue, when you walk on the way, right, there is a waves coming off your mind and you like that this, you can connect with this person and you can start the conversation with. What he is doing? He's doing, hey Babu, Sai, and he start the talking with. After he's knowing that person, not unknowing, he is able to speak with him and number of times. So similar way, we all are connected and we are already connected with each other. There are some waves. Our minds are interacted because we are human beings and that has been human connected. It has been happened to all of you, it happened to with me. If you find someone, but you are not able, even though even he is a good guy or girl, but you are not able to talk with her, yaar, ye kahan se aa gaya? Ye kyun mere se baat kar raha hai? Because your mind waves and his or her mind waves are not able to connect. But in these meetings, we have someone who is going to give a more details about the human connection, how they are connected with other, how the things is going to be given. So we have someone who is going to give about the more introduction about the human connections. You see, he is a by professional IT professional. He loves reading books and traveling. Please welcome Toastmaster Sonam, Mr. Toastmaster of the day. And with this, I'm starting official meeting of 307 chartered meeting of Wakad Club.
Good evening, everyone. Human connection is the energy that creates between people when they feel seen and valued. Presiding officer, fellow Toastmaster, and dear host. Good evening. Say good evening. Before we start the program, I would like to make important announcement in agenda. The momentum of truth of momentum ceremony has been cancelled. So now let's move on our meeting. I am host of the meeting. So now let's today theme is human connection. To make our session more interactive, I brought some chocolate. If your question, you have to raise the hand, not tell the answer directly. The questions are very simple and you have to prompt us then only. So guys, let's start the session.
Yes.
Okay. So our first is, which Indian bread is made from rice and urad dal batter? I will repeat one more time. Which Indian bread is made from rice and urad dal batter? Still I will get first. Which Indian bread is made from rice and urad dal batter?
Dosa.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Now let's on second one. Please active. What dessert is made from grated carrots, milk, and sugar? That's first. And her only. And Shraddha. So now stand with Shraddha. Correct.
What?
And next question. What is the most expensive spice in the world by weight? Weight. Yes, she is there, but that's a good chance. Yeah, it's a correct answer.
In fact,
So now let's move on our theme. How human connect with the food. Have you ever had a have you ever shared a meal with your loved one and you feel connected? Think about those moments, how that meal make you feel connected. Let's say example, dinner time with family. When we have our dinner time with family, it's not about just the eating. It's the time we share our thoughts, our day, and our happy time and our challenging time. And in that time, we connected deeper. And this meal strengthen our family. And have you remember what was your last memorable dinner with your family? Now let's often we have in office. So each time lunch offer to us how we can connect with our colleagues. This is time we sit together and over the meals and share ideas and our thoughts and create the beautiful relationship. So have you ever noticed this small uh, lunch can turn into a meaningful friendship? And another is famous chai. In Indian culture, chai is the just like a tradition. It's not the cup of tea, just a tradition. So in our culture, when we sit together and we have a tea, so it's time to take. It's not about taking tea. It's time to pause and share, engage with your friend deeply, and share your thoughts and create the bonding. So I hope everyone has a experience the joy of bonding with your friend over the tea. There is a one more thing in our culture. There is the tradition. In this tradition, what generally do the people they eat, they share the meal under the sky with the with family as well as animal and with the sound of birds. So this is the beautiful way to connect with nature as well. So in simple terms, food connect us. It's it to break down the barriers as well as it closure. It bring closer and makes the community. So these moments help us to connect us heart to heart and create the community. So yeah, thank you. Let's start our program.
Oh, are you there? Hello, Toastmaster
Yes,
Pawan,
yes,
are
I'm
you
here.
there?
Can you hear me?
Not
Here
able.
also the voice is not like regular, it's breaking in between.
Toastmaster Pawan, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Santosh,
Yes,
just a
Toastmaster
second.
Puneet.
So, sorry for the interruption. Let's go. Hello? Hello? What? Okay.
Yeah, Puneet.
So, Pawan,
Audible.
is it possible to take a evolutor of Santosh Jadhav? icebreaker speech.
Santosh Yadav. Yeah, that's fine. Just send me the details on chat.
Yeah, sure. It's in, it's already in agenda, but let me.
Like the
send
speech detail and all, yeah.
Yeah, let me send you a WhatsApp. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Santosh, you are fine with the counter, right? Online?
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Yes, very much.
Santosh is still. Yeah, you can see it.
Thank you. So
William.
now let me explain the program for today. For the benefit of the guests, we have 3 sessions. The first session will consist of prepared speeches. The speaker will deliver their speeches either from competent communicator or pathways manual based on certain objectives. The speeches will later be evaluated by senior member who will give their feedback. The second session will be impromptu speaking, where the speakers are challenged to think on their feet and deliver a speech 1 to 2 minutes. This is the session where you will learn how you think fast and speak the spur of the moment. This session will be led by table topic master. The third session is the evaluation session, where all the speakers and role players will get detailed feedback on how they played their role today. This session will be led by General Secretary. Before moving on first exciting session, let me introduce my colleagues who will help me in control and conduct this meeting. For today's meeting, we have a SSA Arms who is the technical manager and he loves reading. Please welcome Toastmaster Rakesh.
Yeah, I have already played my role as a subject arms. So I would like to call the other role players.
Thank you, Rakesh. So let me, now start. General evaluator. Someone else will be observing everything that will happen today in the meeting. Later on, that person will give us feedback about the process, the environment and general comments. The person will also lead the third person, that is evaluation session of the meeting. To act a general evaluator, we have Sanjay, who is software engineer and he loves playing chess. Let's welcome Toastmaster Sanjay Bhatt.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Good evening, everyone, and fellow Toastmasters and presiding officer. As a general evaluator, my role is to evaluate all the role players and all the evaluators who is participating in the today meeting session. And overall, I will be finally giving the general feedback of the conduct of this meeting during the evaluation session. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Timers. To keep track the time, we have Shraddha, who is software engineer and she loves cooking. Welcome Toastmaster Shraddha. She will explain some basic rules about the timer.
Good evening, President, fellow Toastmasters, Toastmaster of the day, and dear guests. My name is Shraddha. Today I am come here as a timer. I will keep track every minute of the meeting and give you and I will indicate you this starts whenever you will reach your minimum to maximum milestone of every speech, and note down every minute of your speech to keep track the meeting. Over to you, Sonam.
Sorry. Counselor. Keep track our unnecessary sound and audio. We have someone who is a sales professional. He loves running and reading. Welcome. Please welcome Toastmaster Santosh Singh, who will explain some basic rules about our counter for the benefit of guests. He is online. Welcome, Toastmaster Santosh. Over to you.
Santosh.
Santosh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sonam. I've been online. So, good evening, Mr. President, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guest. When we process in our speeches for an added impact, the impact of speech gets reduced. So, if we add lot of pause fillers such as you know, well, etc. Hence, as our counters in today's meeting, I'll keep a note of overused words or filler sounds used as crutch by anyone who speaks during the meeting. Sounds may be or any unnecessary sounds used as filler. Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster.
Yeah, thank you.
Over to you.
Language evaluator to give us the critical feedback of the language that we use and highlight upon the good and not so good use of the language. We have Govind Gupta, who is software engineer. He loves playing chess and reading books. Let us welcome Toastmaster Govind Gupta, who will introduce the word of the day. Welcome.
Good evening, Mr. President, fellow Toastmasters and all dear guests. So today I am responsible for managing the grammarian role. The role of grammarian is to basically understand to identify or understand the use of English language, how good we are using effectively we are using the language to make the speech more impactful. So during the whole speech, during all the speeches, I'll be attentively listening all the speeches and will be noting down all the good uses and the point where this can be improved. So with this, I will be introducing some new words and phrases that all people can use and try using in their speeches. So word of the day is ebullient. It means cheerful and full of energy. Here are some examples. So her ebullient personality makes her a joy to be around. And the other one is the ebullient crowd cheered wildly as the band took the stage. Now, here is a phrase of the day, that is, the ball is in your court. It means that it's your decision or responsibility to take to the next step. So examples are, we have given you all the information you needed. Now the ball is in your court. The other example is, after the offer was made, the ball was in his court to accept or decline. So with this, if anyone want to try that, please comment.
Thank you, Toastmaster Govind. Toastmaster meeting always ebullient. It's all blown into your court now.
Anyone else? Yeah, please.
Anyone can come.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome all ebullient Toastmaster guests. By joining Toastmaster, I think we are one step towards becoming a leader, a great communicator. Now, ball is in our court or your court to get most out of it, Toastmaster.
Yesterday's badminton match was the room where we saw in the room is the brilliant. And another one is I asked one of the members to take the captaincy. Now ball is in his court.
Anyone from guests want to try?
Anyone from the guest? Asa, Sandeep, Bible.
Good evening, everyone again. Yeah, so in the starting of the today's session, right, PM Sonam give me the prize and the chocolate, so that makes entire session is for me is really ebullient. Now I think now the ball is in my court. For the next 1 hour or 1.5 hour, how effectively I'll listen everybody and I'll make my entire this 2 hour session effectively in my moving forward journey. Yeah, thank you.
So with this, now ball is in your court. I'll be noting down all the point and will come with my report as and when Toastmaster.
Prepared speeches. With that, let's begin with the first session of the meeting. That means prepared speeches. Where speakers will deliver their prepared speech. Every speech has its own specific time limit and certain fixed objectives. That's why we call it a project. Each project teaches us some aspect of public speaking, such as body language or vocal variety or persuasive skill. The speaker have learned and will try to demonstrate various such things in their prepared speech. The first speaker is attempting project 1 from level 1 of Pathways Dynamic Leadership. The evaluator for this speech is Pavan Kumar. I request the evaluator to read the objectives of this speech. Timer, please note the timing for this speech 5 to 7 minutes. The speaker Santosh Jadhav.
Ask Pawan Kumar to read the speech
Okay,
objective. Yeah, he's online. Pawan, will you
Thank
please
you.
read the speech objective?
Yeah. Okay. Good evening, Mr. President, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmaster, and lovely guest. My target speaker is a very energetic person. He likes to gym, and yet again he has chosen another path, that is dynamic leadership. And it's a level 1, pathway 1. He can speak on any topic that is given. He chosen my journey. So with this, I would like to hand over to Toastmaster of the day for the further details. Back to you.
Next welcome Toastmaster Santosh Jadhav. Let's welcome Toastmaster Santosh Jadhav. Title of his speech is My Journey. Toastmaster Santosh Jadhav, My Journey, Toastmaster Santosh Jadhav. Over to you.
Good evening, everyone. It's really great to be here, where I've been able to see this Toastmaster Club is an brilliant club, where once a member enrolls, the ball is in others' court. As soon as you enroll, the ball is in your court, whether you want to come on the stage or not. With that, I will just try to narrate my story. As I started from a village, how did I land into corporate world, and how did I learn about the various aspects of life. So I would take back to 1981. It's the Karnataka-Maharashtra border where I born. It's a very remote village. We don't have any TVs. Like even today also, in my village, like there will be hardly 4 or 5 houses where we have a TV, right? So from that, from that village, my father transferred to a city called Hyderabad. I had been in Hyderabad for approximately 20 years. I started my at that time, I don't know whether I can take up engineering or MBBS like that. So even I don't have any friends at the time. So I decided that I should go for an easy way, right? Easy path is actually something we always choose. Whenever in life we have options, right? We try to choose the easy path. But it's not good. Like if you think from a long term, it's not good to choose the easy path. So I never enrolled for engineering because I felt the competition is huge. So it's always good to go for a BSc course. After that, we can do MCA. So from that point, many of my friends enrolled for engineering MCET exams. I'm quite sure that even if I enroll also, I will not be able to make it. So I went for a BSc. even after the BSc course also as, right, there is an exam again, MCET exam, which we have to clear. Again, to find a seat in a good college, it's not only just to clear, you have to secure a rank in that, right? So again, I actually felt, it's going to be tough actually, I might not able to make it. Why can't I go for an kind of a management sheet where I can ask my father to pay for the seat? So that mindset, right, once that gets developed, it's very harmful in the long run. You might not able to achieve anything. So it's not good to choose such paths. So that is the lesson number one, which I had actually learned. After that, somehow struggling, I got in a college. And that was the minority college where the admissions were given for, we have some seats actually available in that, so I could able to get that seat. Again, the journey has been a roller coaster for me. I entered the corporate world. I joined one of the best company MNCs. When I entered the campus for the very first time in Hyderabad, right, it was Infosys actually. It was my dream. So when I entered the campus for the very first time, I was amazed by seeing the campus. The campus is of 50 acres, full of greenery, trees, everything. But when I entered in the room, I'm actually panicked. I don't know where to start. And even the interviewers were very smart. They don't know. They were just trying to play around with me. They asked me whether we asked you to come inside. I don't know what to say. I said, you just show me the hand, right? You just asked me to come. I said like that. So they said, okay, actually come down like that. So the interview was not very great. They just asked me, what did you prepare for the interview, etc. It was a fresher interview, right? So it's quite easy. So I was able to make it. And I thought that now I can do anything. I'm on the top of the world, but it's not the case again. Again, there is a training for 6 months where I have to spend day and night in the lab room in the Mysore campus. And it was horrible experience. There were a number of exams for which I have to prepare day and night. But again, because of a lazy nature, right, sometimes we don't try to put in the effort. And again, I could not able to clear all the exams there as well. Again, I felt the world upside down. I don't know what to do. My father's family has a huge expectations on me. I'm being the eldest in my family, right? I have to take care of everyone, but I felt very bad about it. I could not eat for 1 month of time at least. I would be taking only snacks. I felt very bad about it, but I decided at the time. So somehow on the day after the training, they asked me to sign an agreement. If I could not able to clear that interview, I have to go back. I decided, okay. And some of my friends were there with me. They told it's not the end of the world. And we can do anything. So I felt very motivated by my friends, but at the same time, I felt bad, right? Why I'm struggling so much. I always felt why other people can do it. Why I'm actually, why I'm unable to do that, right? With that feeling, I could able to take the interview and I could able to clear again, and I could able to land. I got a project somehow. But again, the same thing repeated. Life has never been easy for me. When the president came actually for the very first time, my rating was very bad. It's so bad that I have a time of 3 months. If I could able to perform well, I can be retained. Otherwise, you will be asked to leave. I was shocked. I thought that getting a job is actually enough, you can able to sustain. But again, even after getting a job, it's not that easy. So I understood at the time that life is all about continuously upgrading. It's not about what you have got. It's always about you have to see the other end and you have to see how we can able to get to that end actually, right? So somehow life, I understood that it's always required that we always try to put in effort, always try to learn, and I could able to learn too many things in that short span of time. From there, I started as a developer. I became a project manager in 2014, and from there, again, I felt after 8 years of journey, I actually felt that it's not that I can work only for one MNC. It's very bad. We have so many MNCs available here, actually, Google, IBM, right? So that ignited a fire in my belly. And I decided that I have to move out from here now, because it's like a comfort zone for you, right? If you're there for very long, for 8 years, actually 10 years, you may not feel like actually living. But I decided that I'm going to do the things which are very frightening me, like the things which I am afraid of, right? I just want to try those things. So that ignited a fire. I went for interviews. I just want to know what is my value in the market, right? If I can able to get into the market, and if I try to get through an interview, whether I can able to make it or not. I just want to check that. I started the journey again. I had given interviews for 8-10 companies. I could not able to make it. And the only reason is that I'm not very confident actually. I felt that. So from that time, I decided that I should enroll for a Toastmasters club where I could able to share my experience. I could able to learn from each one of you. And I'm here actually today. With that, I just want to conclude with a small message that life is not about a destination, right? It's about your journey. And in each and every phase of life, there will be learnings. It's okay to fail. Again, it's my important word which I use every time. It's okay to fail. It's okay to fall, but it's not okay not to try. With that, I would like to give the control over to Toastmaster of the day.
For writing on the paper. The second speaker is attempting project 1 from level 2 of Part J, presentation mastery.
Wait for,
The ability.
wait for 30 seconds. Everyone needs to write the feedback.
Okay, sorry. Which time?
No. Ask everyone to write down the feedback for 1 minute. Timer, please ask when the 1 minute is over, then we'll start the second speech.
Okay, this is time for pause and please write the feedback. Timer, please. note down. Timer.
7:20, no? It's correct. No, it's not. Icebreaker 4 to 6, so not 4.
7 to 5, 5, 7.
No, but over here written wrong, so he is qualified. In the agenda, it's written. So he is qualified.
Shraddha? Over to you.
No.
I asked her for.
It's fine.
Okay. The second speaker is attempting project 1 from level 2 of Pathways, presentation mastery. The evaluator for this speech is TM Puneet. I request the evaluator to read the objective of the speech. Timer, please note timing for that. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Once again, good evening, everyone. The evaluator speaker is going to give a speech on Pathways Presentation Mastery Project 2, Level 1. The purpose of the speech is, this project is for the member to learn about the different communication styles and identify his or her primary style. The purpose of the speech is for the member to share the impact on his or her style on others via communication. Now, balls in your court. Toastmaster, sir.
Let's welcome Toastmaster Sandeep. The title of this is communication style matters. Toastmaster Sandeep, communication style matters. Communication style matters. Toastmaster Sandeep. Over to you.
Thank you. Would you all agree if I say that communication is the core of all skills? Yes. Communication, you must have heard, but we all know communication. Have you heard of communication styles? Okay. Even I did not realize that there is something like this, and
I'm going to talk about this today. Communication, the way of communication or the communication style is very crucial because it significantly impacts the way you speak to others, interact with others, and whether you want to foster trust, whether you want to resolve conflicts amicably, sound ebullient and clear, persuade and motivate others. Communication is the key of everything, I would say. And I felt unfortunate when, in my schooling, in my education, it was not taught to me. And even more than that, I feel unfortunate that I did not learn by myself. And now I feel fortunate enough that through this project, I came to know different styles that I never knew. And I thought those things are never exist and not there for me. I'm going to tell you not in detail, it's not a report on a project, but I'm going to go to my journey, a few points on the communication styles. I have been a bad, I would say, bad listener. And it impacted me a lot. If I see my journey, it impacted me a lot in a negative manner because I always, whenever interacted with people, I did not hear properly what they are saying. And the conversation with that should have been kept going on, that is stopped. Has it ever happened to you? That you want to do it, but somehow you're not going to able to keep the conversation going on with people, even if you want to. That is my negative one of the style. Style means you can say the thing that I should have done it in a better way. Another thing is I was a hesitant person. I hesitated a lot that I got the opportunities but I did not grab them in a way I should have. And I interacted with only those people I feel comfortable with, whether those are my family members or close group of my friends. But rather, I should have met new people and interact with them. Maybe I would have got more things in my life. But I'm not that bad. I want to present my positive things as well. As I learned this communication styles, about communication style. One of the thing is, so before that, I'll tell you, there are 4 as per this. One is direct, indirect, analytical, and supportive. 4 styles: direct, indirect, analytical, and supportive. And I have a, blind, and everyone would have it. Not you can just say I'm a supportive style. Right? You can have a blind of everything. So, but mostly I fall into the category of supportive, where I feel that I am very approachable and I'm always ready to help to others. One of the incident I would like to share on this particular, that I fall into this supportive category. I am a lead in one of the organization, and I'm working on a critical project where one of the colleagues got involved in very critical activities, and initially it all went good, but at some point the things started getting delayed. Activities, those were very important, started getting delayed. And before it is too late, it is my duty, obviously, as a lead, but as a lead, you can start interacting, but how you interact, it depends on your communication style. I approached him in friendly, unconfrontational manner that let's sit down. I helped him breaking down those activities into smaller and doable things. And also I helped him saying that if you need any helping hand apart from you, please let me know. We'll work together and close those things. Instead of hitting him hard, saying why you are not able to do, I tried to understand the things and the ways that where I could help him to achieve the overall goal of the project. So I would say learn about communication styles. Maybe people would know who have already done, and to all who don't know. And it is very important that if you know the styles, you not only understand yourself, you understand other people as well. So that whenever people are interacting with you, you understand them, that what they are trying to say. With this, I would suggest, recommend that refine your communication style to achieve the things you want to achieve in your life. Over to you, team.
Now I would like to request everyone, please write down the feedback. First one. Let's have the timer support now. Toastmaster Shraddha Verma, can you give us the exact timing of each speech, please? Toastmaster Shraddha.
Toastmaster Santosh and Toastmaster Sandeep both are qualified.
Thank you, Shraddha.
It's fine, it's fine.
Voting for best speaker. Announce the names of the qualified speaker and ask everybody to vote for the best speaker based on objective night. Coordinate with us. Now it's time to break. We have a 5 minutes break and we will come back. Thank you.
You are on mute.
Hi everybody. Good evening, Mr. President, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Let's move to this second exciting session of table topics. This is the session where you will learn to speak impromptu, and this is the session where you learn to think on your feet and speak on the spur of movement. So let me start. I would like to call someone from the member to take the floor. Please.
Any other? Ashok is there?
Yeah.
Ashok can try.
Timer, please note the timing of the topics are 1 to 2 minutes. So your topic is the power of simple smile.
Power of simple smile.
You can describe a situation where a smile from stranger and made your day or something like that. This was just.
Good evening, Mr. President, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmaster and my dear. Topic is very nice, simple smile. Okay, have you seen anywhere, you don't know any person, any stranger and give the simple smile? And what is the reaction of that smile? Maybe sometimes the new person maybe, he maybe know me or otherwise maybe his habit is like that. He used to see any person and just smiling. But it is the way of communications to interact with the other person, but just start smile. The half of the means I can say, I can tell the icebreaker, half of the things is over. Now that you can start the just talking about that. Suppose you are meeting with any stranger or any business partner or anything else. Just you keep and smile. We are not in Russia where the smile is very dangerous. Means if somebody is smiling in Russia, they will tell that something is weak point is there. That's why he is smiling. We are in a different country and where the smile, everybody, whether in sorrow, whether in happy, in everywhere, he just taking the smile to overcome the easy thing, easily manner. Okay, I think it is a good thing. So communicate with Thank you.
That was good. Now second is please. Your topic is memorable act of kindness you ever received. Yes. I repeat, memorable act of kindness you ever received.
Good evening, Mr. President, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and their guests. The kindness is the word where we need the human beings quality. So one of the incident at the 12th, after 12th, I go for the entrance exam. And that time there is the hall ticket is there. So when enter into the room, that time when entering to the college where the exam center is there, so that hall ticket dropped out from my pockets, and so I move ahead for the room. When I reached there, someone asked me, that examiner asked me, where is your hall ticket? That time, that the person who is taking care of all the things at the gate, the security persons came at the center and he checking every rooms. Who is, because they know who is Mahendra Rajput, that thing. So he go to the every room, and at the end of the room, means last room, he find out me and he go. This is the kindness from him to receive that day only.
Okay, thank you, Mahendra. Now I would like to call anyone from guest. Mr. Okay, please come. Your name?
Upendra.
Okay, Upendra. So your topic is the role of technology in human connection. Okay.
I think technology plays a very important role in human connections. Right from let's go back to a couple of decades back, right? When smartphones were launched, right? Earlier we had the handphones, the normal handsets, right? Through which we used to communicate, but then there was, I mean, that was not personalized, right? When we got those smartphones, right? The interactions improved. Post the smartphone, we all have seen the era of the chat, right? All these WhatsApp chats, right? All these social media apps, right? While I mean, there are arguments in favor of it, there are arguments in against of it, right? All these were supposedly to help improve human connections. But at the same time, right, we also see the negative side of it, right? Over usage of these social media apps is also one of I mean, that has kind of disconnected people. But having said that, the technology, as we have seen, it has leapfrogged in last 20 years. Now we are talking about artificial intelligence, right? The way it has improved some of the services like your customer service, right? You don't need to have a direct agent. You can speak to the chatbot, to the voice bot, to the virtual agent, right? So that way, I mean, the communication has improved and it has helped humanity. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, please. And your topic is strategies you use to overcome the feeling of loneliness. Strategy you use to overcome the feeling of loneliness.
Yeah, so the loneliness, this is not a problem of a single person. We all are human, and at least at one time we have faced all these situations where we feel loneliness. There could be multiple reasons for this loneliness. Sometimes you are alone, that is why it's kind of loneliness, sorry for this. And sometimes if you are struggling something and feeling low, then also you feel loneliness. So basically, it is all as like we have these different skills like communication skills, leadership skill. In a same way, to handle this loneliness, there is a skill that we can use to handle it, and we should be take care of this with our own responsibility. For an example, if you are if you in any way, if you can distract yourself from the current mindset, you can go far from that loneliness. So basically, we have these 5 senses, right? So watching, seeing, listening, touching. So whenever you feel loneliness or something, you can just put your mind somewhere else, and you can just think of the nice food, how it tastes, whichever you like. You can watch any wallpaper or something that you like most. So this is one way through which you can move forward from the current state of mind. Another example is, so yeah, so this is one way, and other example is you can yeah, so this is one way. I am not able to recall, but this is one way through which you can handle this situation, and make sure that you don't take it as loneliness is something which is which as individual person is handling. It is with all, and there is a technique to handle it. So these some of the techniques which I have just explained, you can try it, and it will definitely give you some confidence. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing such a nice strategy. Now I would like to call someone from guest. Okay, please. Welcome. Your topic is the importance of active listening.
I must say, my topic is active listening is actually very relevant to me. Yeah, again, good evening, everyone. Yeah, so the active listening, obviously, it is a very important role. Whenever I did a lot of Google, because I want to improve my public speaking skill, communication, right? So obviously, I mean, being IT professional, we first do the Google. And everywhere I can see they are mentioning, be a good listener first, that will definitely help. So, but obviously, I mean, it's a Google, and I basically, I mean, there I don't get any chance to whom I listen. But yes, when I joined this Toastmaster, And from all the Toastmasters, I got that advice that the very first thing is be a good listener. That way you can improve your communication skill. And later on, right? I mean, Toastmaster already handles the good roles where we can, I mean, the evaluators check the grammars and every thing. Today is my second session, and I really, basically, I really think that being a listener, at least today, I can individually can judge how many times, I mean, grammatically, I have started noted down the things. So, yeah, listening is a key role when you want to basically communicate effectively. So, yeah, that's it. Over to you, Toastmaster. Thank you.
Sharon first.
Sharon. So our online member, Sharon, would you like to speak?
Yes, good evening.
Okay, Sharon. So your topic is the most important factor in building trust in relationship. I repeat,
The most
important factor in building trust in relationship.
Sharon, have you got the point?
Should I repeat?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Repeat.
Okay, I will repeat.
The voice was breaking.
The most
Yeah, just mic is on.
okay. The most
Most important factor to
build trust in relationship.
Factor.
Build trust in relationship.
build
Okay,
trust
okay.
in relationship.
Okay.
So hope you can see the
Finish just
timers.
second.
Let me spotlight the timers. Okay. Are you able to see the timer cards?
Well, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Toastmaster.
Will you please?
Hello.
Yeah, are you able to see the timer cards?
Building. Yes.
Yeah.
Building trust in a relationship very important, and to build a relationship, to build a trust, first we do improve our communication. Okay, within our society, within your surrounding people, because if we first mantra is communication. If you communicate clear, you can easily build a trust, and you share your feelings and thoughts honestly with others, so that they can start believing you. Okay, and if you share your feelings and they rely on your words. Okay, so on your promise and whatever you given, and you act accordingly, what you speak and what you act. So people start believing on you, and accordingly you can build trust within a relationship. Like for example, in a family, like if you are committing something to your son or daughter, means your kid, and accordingly you are delivering. So in between, and with your wife and others, you start building trust within your family. Now they have trust on you, and in similarly in your office side, means in professional life, you need to build a trust. Your subordinates should trust on you. They can believe on you and have a confidence on you, subordinates and your seniors, colleagues also. So overall in a life, this building a trust is very important. So with this, I would like to thanks.
Thank you, Sharon. Toastmaster Pawan.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So your topic is learnings from connecting across generations.
Learning across connecting generation. Okay, got it.
From connecting across generations. Did you get that?
Yes, I got it.
Toastmaster board.
Thank you, table topic master.
Sorry,
Yeah.
will you able to see the timer cards?
No, just pin, let me pin that.
I've already pinned, but you can pin it. to your desktop.
Yeah. Let me pin myself also, admin. Fine, right?
Now?
I can see. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Thank you for this wonderful topic, table topic master. This is very interesting. What you learn from the generation and what you hand over to a new generation. So if you ask this question to any cricket player or any senior player, they are representing internationally, they will say like, if I have to know these things when I was very young, so I could have done much more. The problem is that when you are young, you have energy, you don't think too much. You enjoy the thing. But as soon as you grow, you get experience and you analyze your life like what I did wrong, what could I have done better. So and that is something that is applicable everywhere across the globe. Whether you are in IT, whether you are doing any job, you are a farmer, businessman, politician, everywhere. Every single day you commit mistake, you learn something, you apply, you become better. You become ebullient. And when you do that, you fall yourself in somewhere that is ball in your court. Now it's up to you where you want to take that. So this is very interesting. Like when you see a movie, before that you go through a trailer, right? It's just like a trailer. You get the glimpse of everything in very short span of time. But it's you like who has to recall everything and pass on to the next generation. So if you recall, like if I call any of the Toastmaster, what the beginning to till now you are here, it will hardly take 5 minutes if you don't go in much. If I ask you, can you give them any lessons? So your lesson will be from the journey that you have gone through till now. So this gives you option to analyze and convey more to the future generation or convey this to the people around you. And this is very interesting. Thank you for the topic and back to you, table topic master.
Thank you, Pawan. You explained very nicely. Now, any other from guests? Oh, please come. Your name? Welcome, Abhinav. And your topic is the impact of body language.
Okay. So, hello everyone. The impact of body language. Like we had a talk earlier, the modes of communication. It was a very good talk. So in that modes of communication, as long as you don't, like the first topic was, as long as you don't give a good smile, as long as you don't radiate confidence, as long as you don't show respect for the person in front, your body language is not going to, you're not going to, whatever you speak very good English, you speak point to point, you are spot on in everything. But as long as your body language does not convey that, the person in front is not going to be convinced with you. If I am like this and I'm talking something, even if I'm talking something important, it's not going to make any sense. And the same thing, if I'm standing like this or standing confidently and talking, my body language will radiate a different thing. So the first thing anyone notices in you is your body language. The first thing, if I look around, I will see is your heads. How are you reacting? How are you behaving? If you're not making eye contact, if you're not speaking to the audience with your emotions, your talk, your communication is not going to make any sense. And that is like my take on it, that the first thing you should do is give a smile. A simple smile can make the outcome of your speech very different. You go for informal or a formal discussion, just give a small smile, go there, shake hands. That will make a lot of impact. And that are my 2 cents on this. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhinav.
Vedant, is our new joiner.
Vedant, okay. Yes, Vedant, please come.
Viren, sorry.
Vedant.
Vedant is you.
Vedant.
Yeah, he's the student.
Okay, welcome, Viren. Your topic is art of giving compliments.
Hello everyone, I'm Viren and today I'm going to give you some tips about art of giving compliments. So, giving compliment is a very crucial element of communication skill. If you are having one-on-one conversation with anyone, male or female, it's about if you are having a professional meeting or having just a normal communication, it's very important that you understand what the person is telling you instead of just start talking about on a particular topic. First, you understand what the person sitting in front of you trying to tell you, and then you observe the things that what they are talking about, what they are good into, and is there any point on which you can give them compliment? Because of course, on the first place, if you are communicating with someone, that means you are there to make a bond with the person, whether it's professional or just normal day-to-day communication. So it's very important that you observe the person and understand what are their good points on which you can give them compliment, and that way you will elevate their confidence and a bond between you and the person. So this just few cents from me about art of giving compliment.
Thank you, Viren. Guest, please come. You can also take topic. Anyone from guest? Your name?
Sandeep.
Welcome, Sandeep. Okay. So, memorable experience of reconnecting with old friend. Any experience?
Okay. Hello again. Really like a good topic, I'll say. So like I'll share one experience from last week itself. Okay, so I was in my office and one of my college friend, I met him in the lift lobby. So it was like quite memorable, like when I was with my team and like they all know professionally, they all know me professionally. I am very sincere, like I'm not like very joyful, but when I met my friend, so he started calling me with my nickname and all. So he started calling me Sandy, so and like that. So then we like talked a lot. So like it was very unusual, like for my colleagues, but with my friend, it was like it was very common when we were in a college. So yeah, we caught up then like a lot of memories, like how he is doing with his family and all. That all we caught up. So yeah, I'll say it was a memorable experience, and like that's how like we met and discussed. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
That's it. Thank you.
One more guest from the back. One more guest. Yeah, anyone can come.
Anyone
You
can.
both
Please.
can give.
One by one.
Welcome, Abhishek. Your topic is the value of family traditions.
It's a difficult topic actually.
You can take time to think. So, you have
Family
1
tradition.
to 2 minutes.
Or you can put other topic.
You can give the other.
Or should I change?
Yeah.
Okay. Role of humor in relationship.
Okay. Hello everybody, my name is Abhishek and my topic is like humor is the role of relationship. So as we know that means human mind has a lot of varieties, logic, analysis, emotions, feelings, etc.
So the key to connect with anybody in a relationship or any kind of conversation is emotional attachment between the two people. And here the sense of humor comes into picture. It plays a very great role actually. Means you just share humor with somebody and they become friends to you. Let it be any conversation, maybe somebody flirting with opposite gender, a manager talking to his employee, or employee just providing a humor, sharing a humor with a watchman, anything. So I would say that this is a very important aspect of building relationship with anybody. So just try to give some compliments, and it will make the conversation very ebullient. Thank you.
One more last we will take. Anyone?
Yes, Vaibhav.
All happy for you. Your name?
Vaibhav.
Vaibhav. Good. Welcome, Vaibhav. Your topic is role of physical touch in connection.
Role of physical touch and connection.
It's like handshake, hugs.
Okay. I have 30 seconds to think.
Yeah.
Yes, if you can take 1 minute.
Okay. Okay, all right. Dear President, Ebullient Toastmasters, and fellow guests. So the topic is the role of physical touch
in relationship.
First of all, relationship can be categorized in multiple ways: mother to a child, husband, wife, sister, brother. Of course, the type of touch would differ accordingly. Now, this is called in the ancient time Runanubandha. How it starts. The very first Runanubandha is built between mother and child. A child is always desiring for that touch. When the child is asleep, all of a sudden he wakes up, he cries, looks for mother, ma, why? What he's looking for? You might have found that if somebody takes her in her own lap, what happens? All of a sudden he sleeps again. But what he was looking for, nothing but that touch. What that touch gives? Comfort, safety, feeling of being completely safe and being cared for. I think that's where in different relationships, this touch matters. When somebody is crying, somebody is in deep grief, what he needs, nothing but a pat on, not pat exactly, just hand on shoulder. Things will be all right. Himmat se kaam lo. That's what we quote, especially in Hindi. So that is the role of touch. But again, in cross-cultural communication, to whom you are interacting with, beware the kind of touch you maintain. That's all I'm saying.
Now I would like to request all to please vote for the best table topic speaker. And now I would like to call the Toastmaster Shraddha to have a timer report. Toastmaster Shraddha.
For the table topic, all are qualified except Govind, Toastmaster Govind, because he took 2 minutes, 24 seconds.
So he's 2:30. 2:30. 2 minutes 30 seconds for grace period. So it's
All qualified.
Oh, thank you for the report. Now here we come at the end of this session. And I would like to hand over this to Toastmaster Sonu.
It's time now, time for evaluation session. To lead us through this session, I call upon General Evaluator, Toastmaster Sanjay Bhatt. Please join me welcoming Toastmaster Sanjay Bhatt. Thank you, Toastmaster Sanjay.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Good evening, my fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. So I'm here ready now with the evaluation report. And before that, I would like to go for we have the 2 speeches today and those evaluations on that. So in Toastmasters, we believe always that feedback is a breakfast for the leaders. And this is what where we see also, and we see somewhere, and this is always written as a title in the Toastmasters, that this is the platform where leaders are made. And somewhere we also believe by hearing that leaders are born, but this platforms say clearly that leaders are made. And this is how we see feedback is a critical part of the overall conduct of the meetings. I know some of you might be believing that it may afraid or it may give, but you just see the evaluation part where you see that how the Toastmasters works in a way that a critical feedback and a good feedback for the members to improve on that. So with this, I would like to start with my first evaluation. Toastmaster Pawan, and who has evaluated the speech for Toastmaster Santosh on the icebreaker speech, My Journey. Today, if you observe one thing, that we have a very good theme, good speeches, and as well as overall good table topics, which makes us this meetings really amazing. So let's hear from Toastmaster Pawan about the evaluation feedback for Toastmaster Santosh. Over to you, Toastmaster Pawan.
Thank you, Mr. General Evaluator. Can someone confirm? Yeah, can someone confirm I'm clearly visible and audible?
You are clearly visible and audible. Will you please able to see the timer cards? Shraddha, will you please show the timer cards?
Please note that.
Yeah, I can see that. Thank you.
Yeah, you can start, Pawan.
Okay, thank you, Mr. General Evaluator. Yeah. My target speaker, Toastmaster Santosh, he started a new journey. It means a new pathway, and he picked the topic that is my journey. In general, if you ask someone like what you are good at speaking, then he will tell, I can tell my own story. This is how he started. In this journey, he mentioned about everything, just like a trailer of his life. Like how, like from village to city life, and then change of the personality, and then going to the college, cracking the interview, company, lots of struggle up and down. And by telling this story, it was a motivational story. Because if there is someone who is in the village, they are thinking, this is my dream company, I have to work on that. Here is a real example. By telling your story, you are not just telling a story, you are representing attitude, you are setting attitude for the people so that they can learn from this, like, yeah, this is possible, you can also do it. And this is the characteristic of ebullient people. They say like, ball is in my court, now let me handle it, I can do it. So good job on that part, telling your own story. Throughout the speech, you were confident. And like camera, I have seen, whatever I have seen, that your eye contact was superb. Like you were looking at, you are very comfortable at one particular position and you are conveying your story. You are not just telling the story, you are feeling it. That is why the things, the sentence that was coming from within. And the way you started, like you started with a phrase, you ended with a phrase. I will not say like this is just a, like it's an icebreaker. It's an advanced level speech because it has everything. Starting, then you have a content, very good content. At the ending, you send out a note and finish it on a like couple of what we call phrases that attach. Like people get, when you say phrases, people relate it very easily. So good job on that part. You are lucky, Santosh, because it's icebreaker. We cannot criticize you. But yeah, after the meeting, we can give you some points to improve more. But yeah, overall, it was a wonderful speech, fantastic. And congratulations, evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pawan, for giving a really a good evaluation as part of the My Journey for Toastmaster Santosh. I would like to call the next evaluator, Toastmaster Puneet, who has evaluated the level 2 speech, the level 2 and first speech of Toastmaster Sandeep. Over to you, Toastmaster Puneet.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sanjay, putting ball on my court. Once again, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, Toastmasters. My target speaker, Toastmaster Sandeep Dharampur, has started meeting with the question. And that is the right way to engage the audience. He engaged the audience with the topics about the communication skills styles. The purpose of the speech is to communication style. So first way of the communication is to engage the audience. And he gave the 10 out of 10 point in that because he started with the question and I have seen all of the audience has been engaged with that things. With this, your voice modularity is very much clear. Everyone, I think, able to see, able to hear you. You did the right poses, right stops. You are not in a hurry. You are explaining everything in a very good manner. Your vocal variety is good. Your eye contact is that much little bit low because you are just see this part of the time. You are not able to see the people who are able to see over here. That is the things which you have to improve. The gestures, you are just moving here and around and but you need to just come forward, backward based on your topics and based on your sentence, you have to move. You are little bit less aware about the audience, how you that I will give you that feedback. Your comfortness is good, your topic of interest is good. Now let me come on to the feedback part. So the things is you are not that much aware about the audience and the topic. The topic is the communication skills styles, right? Your speech body structure is not well organized. You not prepared well in your topics because you miss some more points twice or thrice. I clearly feel that you missed some sentence. Your speech is not organized. Let me give you an example. You said that there are communication style. So you have to say that there are two parts of the communication style. One is the listening and one is the communication. In the listening, there are two parts. One is the listening skill and the hesitant person. And you after that, you have to give the example. You are the hesitant person and the things. And the communication styles, you have to say there are four parts: direct, indirect, analytical, and you have to just little bit explain more. You have not explained all those points in detail, but you explain the other things about the communication. So you need to put the area in that things which are more related with the communication styles. Apart from that, there is one more thing, you miss the conclusion. There is no clear-cut message in your conclusion style. Now, again, on to my comment parts. Your voice modularity, eyes modulation topic, which you covered, that is good. Your way of gestures and everything is good. So, want to hear more practice on these sides? It's ball on your court toes, generally audible.
Thank you, Toastmaster Puneet, for briefing about the communication as it is being again the part of the overall human connection. Next, I would like to see that what timer report from Toastmaster Shraddha is to evaluator.
Toastmaster Dhawan, Toastmaster Puneet, both are qualified, both managed to finish their elevation, they are become fine.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Shraddha. I would like to request Sergeant and Arms to distribute the list and vote for the best evaluator and the speaker as well.
You can start.
With this, I would like to request next for grammarian to submit the report for today meeting.
Okay. So, wow, what an ebullient speeches it was. It was very nice speeches and so word of the day and word of the phrase of the day. Most of the people have used it. So clap for all of us. We have learned something new and used it as well. And there are some new words that we have learned today. I'd like to say it one by one. Someone has used ignited, someone has used radiant, spot on, amicable. So these kind of words define. So all these kinds of words that we can learn today. And there are some grammatical mistakes that I have observed. So one is like someone has said that it is not the case again. So when we are talking about past, we know that we should be using was, but while we are in continuation, we miss it. So we can remember it next time. So it was not the case again. In the same way, my family has, when we are talking about past, my family had. So likewise, there were, this was other one, and the other one is like, I feel unfortunate. So again, when we were talking about past, we should have been used I felt. We have used, in one sentence, we have used I was hesitate person. So it is not hesitate person, it is hesitant person. So apart from that, yeah, there is one more word that I've missed, that is someone is used threatening. I was threatening. So it is not threatening, it is threatening. So all these words are there, but happy to see that most of the people have used word of the day. We have missed phrase of the day. I think phrase of the day also being used a lot of time. So yeah, so it was very nice learning for all of us. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for the detailed report on grammarian. We will see now the R counter report from Toastmaster Santosh. Over to you, Toastmaster Santosh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sanjay. I believe today was ebullient Toastmasters meeting. I think I could see everyone had a very good speech, and what I found, I'll just give the pauses and overused words by all the speakers and role players. So I'll start with first with role players. So Sergeant at Arms Rakesh Kundu has used 2 times Toastmaster of the day Sonam Soni has used 1 time and 4 times Table topic master Vedant 1 time and 2 times so and 5 times Timer Shraddha 1 time Grammarian Govind 1 time and 3 times so and 4 times General Evaluator Sanjay Pathak 3 times and then I'll come to the speakers. Speaker Santosh Jadhav. Speech was fantastic. I think it was really inspiring, but overused words of is too much in this 5 to 7 minutes. I think it would be some 20 times we could hear from you. And so 1 time and 5 times, unnecessary pause 1 time. Speaker 2 Sandeep. Again, the speech was fabulous. Only the overused words was which was around 11 times. In evaluator 1 Pawan Kumar, I think he could be a flawless speaker, but he has used 1 time Otherwise, the I think in the speaking we don't find any overused words anywhere. Two times Table topic speaker 3 Bhupendra around 15 times a, 1 times and. Then to table topic speaker Asha, 8 times a. Sharan, 8 times a. Table topic speaker Pawan, 1 time ma. And then table topic speaker Abhinav, 1 time ma. Table topic speaker Viren, so 1 time, 1 time, and unnecessary pause 1 time. Table topic speaker Sandeep as a guest, 7 times 2 times so. Table topic speaker Abhishek, 1 time so, 1 time and 1 time unnecessary pauses. Then table topic speaker Vaibhav, I think he was a flawless speaker in table topic speech. And today, so I found out 2 of them were the table flawless speakers. One was Vaibhav and another was Toastmaster Punit. A big round of applause for both of them. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Santosh, for the detailed report. So by now, I think we have all the reports, and I will be going through the feedback for each of the role players who has stayed, and with the general feedback overall of the meetings. Starting with Sergeant and Arms. As you all have seen, the level of energy that he has put into the meetings when he has started. He has put the club missions well. He has put the club guidelines. He has put all the guidelines of the meetings, whether it is online and offline. What are the necessary things to be taken care? He has played very well in terms of those. A big round of applause. Only one recommendation from my side for the Sergeant and Arms folks. If we have a very good memorization of the script, and if we try to make it more eye contact with all the audience, it gives always a different impact. This is where I see just one recommendation for Toastmaster Rakesh. Overall, a very well played and very good starting of the meetings. So thank you to Toastmaster Rakesh. Next timer, Toastmaster Shraddha. She has measured the time very correctly. She has declared the report for each speakers and as well as Toastmasters, table topics, masters, and as well as all the role players who have displayed. She has maintained a very good timing, and also she declared that the qualified or not qualified in the right way. So kudos for that. She has explained the rule as well for the timing. However, just one recommendation that we have a time slot for each speakers and each role players as well. It is been allotted for all the 3 sessions. And there is a rule of the timer, like if it is going to be 1 minute, let's say that the duration is for 3 minutes, it is going to be the 1 minute finished. So the green card to be shown, and the green card has to be shown to everyone while introducing the timer rule. If it is 1 minute 30 seconds, again it is going to be the yellow card. So while introducing, this need to be shown to everyone so that people understand that what is the significance of that, and especially for our guests. Overall, Toastmaster Shraddha has done very good by playing the role of timer. A big round of applause for Toastmaster Shraddha. Now I'm coming for the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Sonam. I think we have decided this theme around a week, I think last week itself. And I can see the level of preparation, the level of presentation, and especially the topics that she has chosen. It is very nicely and it is very relevant for the such kind of community meetings where we are coming from the different background and diverse skills as well. And it is really make us also to think about the leadership skills primarily. So it's all about keeping throughout the meetings a good energy, and especially kudos for that you have bring a novelty into the meetings when you started with just asking with the questions and asking several questions regarding the human connections, whether you are in office, whether you are in home, or whether you are interacting with anybody in terms of any topics. So those questions really make us to think and triggers us and make us more engaged. So very well played on that aspect. Of course, there are some logistics issues in between where we lost the track. I think this is where we are communicating in between, or we are settling it down the overall. This is all about the logistic issues. This is the one time. Only one thing also I see that the missing part is that the table topic masters introduction during the initial rules of the play, because we introduce all the rules, and it is specific also to not miss the roles players, especially who is going to support you to conduct these meetings overall. Rest all, it is really good, wonderful meeting. I think overall the topics chosen by Toastmaster Sonam, it is well, and also throughout the meetings, it is well connected to the audience as well. So kudos to you, Toastmaster of the day. Now, table topic master, Toastmaster Vedant. This is always we see in most of the meetings, like he always keep ebullient kind of environment overall, right? So this is where it comes, and I really appreciate that you keep taking the roles and playing the different roles to improve on the day-to-day journey of the Toastmasters. Very good topics. I think everyone, I can see that there is a lot of participations on the topics, and it is really connect to each other. And this is establishing, even I can say that the theme of the meeting as well. So very relevant topic on this part. Only one recommendation from my side, whenever we announce the topics, so we start with our standard sequence, the name, the topic, and then the name again. So if I say that a simple smile, so Toastmaster Vedant, simple smile, Toastmaster Vedant, like this, and second. Overall, I think it was really very engaging table topic session. So kudos to you, Toastmaster Vedant. Coming to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Puneet. Creativity wise, it is really very nice to start with the Anand movie. This is one of the human connections. Like it used to, when we say Anand, it is something related with the human connection already automatically start with. So very relevant speech that he has started with. And it's, I think all the time we see always the engagement, the kind of engagement he brings overall into the Toastmasters meeting on daily and daily basis. But today it is really very well set on the part of the human speech, and as well as explain along with the introduction as well with the guest, and explain very well about the setting the context of the meetings and bring the energy into the meetings. So thank you, Toastmaster Puneet. I do not have any recommendation for the presiding officer. Next, it's coming to the R counter. The role is played by Toastmaster Santosh. Thank you for keeping the detailed report, as this role is very important and it always impacts the communications that we made, because when we keep so many unnecessary sounds or unnecessary words, or keep also the pause, it always deviate that your listeners. So we do not able to connect with the people at the same time, and we lost the connect and we lost the context as well. So thank you for keeping the very good report and detailed report for each one of us. I believe that it is going to help us to mind when we speak, so that it is just conscious on those words that am I using it or not using at the time of the speech. And it also comes from the practice that we that we do regularly. So thank you, Toastmaster Santosh. Kudos to you, and I do not have any recommendation on this part as the detailed report and as well as the objective of the our counter is successfully and well played. Thank you, Toastmaster Santosh. I'm coming to the evaluation. I think the two evaluators of the speeches. So the first Toastmaster Pawan. So Toastmaster Pawan has used a CRC approach. Let me explain you the CRC approach, which is a kind of the recommendation. It start with the it start with the positive feedback, recommendation, and then positive feedback overall. So this is what the CRC approach that Toastmaster Pawan has used throughout the evaluation. The next thing is that when we give the speech, we see that who has given the speech, and when we are evaluating it, are we really connected with the person who is evaluating to me? So if you see that the evaluation of Toastmaster Pawan, he started with the my journey, basically, and when he started evaluating, so in few minutes, just for the I think 2 minutes of the session, he just recalled the overall speech that what Toastmaster Santosh has given. It is the connect with the others, again throughout the journey, the struggles that what he brings throughout the speech. So this is, for me, it is a very good evaluation and a very good overall. However, there are certain feedbacks can be for the improvement of Toastmaster Santosh. And as this is the icebreaker speech, and for the Toastmasters, we do not provide that. So this is, I think, offline feedback can be discussed as he mentioned. But overall, from the evaluation perspective, there is a very good evaluation done by the Toastmaster Pawan. So kudos to you, Toastmaster Pawan. Thank you for the nice evaluation for Toastmaster Santosh. So my next evaluator is Toastmaster Puneet. The purpose of the speech, that what it brings the communication style. In the same time, when you see the Toastmaster Puneet has bring the evaluations in terms of what is being said, what is being style used with the some story, started with some questions and again finishing with the questions, and in between also the questions. So all the observations Toastmaster Puneet has done by hearing the speech, and it was a really very good observation throughout the speech that what Toastmaster Puneet has made us to gone through during his evaluation. We are started few minutes late. In between, we are about 10 minutes deviated from the time. But however, I see that during the table topics, we recovered those time. And this is always recommended to start the Toastmasters meeting, because being and provide such environments and giving the starting at the same time, finishing at the same time is always brings the consistency in the meetings, and it gives always the confidence to the participants that these are the timings that we are protocols that we are following. We started the meeting. I think these are the only 3 feedbacks I bring. They started the meetings, but there are the role players which is not available at the same time. the role players keep coming during the meeting. Although Sergeant and Arms has started the meetings, but still role players, all the role players were not updated. Although we always say the meeting start time is 16:45, especially for the role players and the speakers. And as you know, it is always better to have a few minutes of exchange between the role players and the speakers so that the tuning can be there during the meetings. And the exchange can happen over all the meetings, and people also should feel more connected when we make it. So by this, I would like to see that the next meeting at least to be on time, and as well as the role players presence in the meetings. One specific remarks that I see there is a very good participation from our new Toastmasters, Asha. And she's there already?
She's guest.
She's guest. Okay. So I think it is a very, although you are guest, but I see really a very good participation. And this is what is needed to come here and speak more. And the more we come and the more we speak here, when we come at this side, there is a lot of hesitant that removes, and it also gives the confidence to speak. Okay, with this, I would like to finish the evaluation session. And thank you very much for all the role players who do. Sorry, I think I'm missing one role player. Grammarian, right? I've already discussed, no?
You discussed.
I discussed already. Okay, so with this, I would like to finish this evaluation session. Thank you very much for all the role players and the speakers. Kudos to you, all of you. Overall, this is really a wonderful meeting, a very good engagement for all the participants. Over to you, most of the day.
With that, we come the last lap of the meeting. Let me tell you, it was an amazing meeting. I truly enjoyed it, the energy and participation from all of you. Now I hand over the baton to the presiding officer, Puneet. Yes, it is the moment of glory for some of us. Let's invite our presiding officer, Puneet, to give away the certificate for the best speaker, best evaluator, and best role player for the day with the closing address. Welcome, Toastmaster Puneet.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
How's the Joes?
Hi.
After getting evaluation report, or after table topic, or after both? Thanks. Before I move to the closing things, we have a few guests. So I would like to invite one by one to them onto the stage and just give us a feedback and how you are feeling about the meetings and when you are planning to join the Toastmasters. Let's start with the new guest as he has not introduced. So please come introduce yourself over here. Introduce yourself and just tell us a feedback. Please come. What's your good name?
Ullas Kirot.
Yeah. Welcome, guest Ullas.
Hi everyone, my name is Ullas Kirot, and yes, this meeting was very useful, very knowledgeable. Means the topics were very diverse, and like a few of the people got time to prepare. They were table topics, so they prepared on the stage itself. So very well presented by everyone. And like I also attended this session previously in one of my previous organizations, and I felt like this definitely helps in improving the communication. And communication is obviously very much required in like our professional and personal life. So yeah, I very much enjoyed the session, and yeah, I'm looking forward to join it. Soon.
Thank you, guest. We have more guests. Yes, Abhishek.
Thank you everybody for such a evident meeting. As soon as actually I was late to join the meeting, and when I entered the room, the setup seemed like a board of directors are sitting and something is going on. But very soon I realized that it was very welcoming and very non-judgmental and very comfortable environment. So it is a very good environment to grow and grow in our journey of public speaking. And I'm looking forward to learn from everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacob. Your guest, Vaibhav.
First of all, thank you so much for having me here, and certainly awesome experience. Despite being not new as a guest to this forum, still I feel that it was a different experience. Perhaps that was the reason I was more inclined towards the community club. Diversity of background, diversity of thoughts, diversity of age group perhaps is what I was looking for. I do find it here. For 1.5 years, I've been completely disconnected. We know that we had a hard hit back in COVID era, and I think we all switched to this online version of this forum. And then right now it is hybrid with more crowd in person coming in. Perhaps it increases more. I'm sure Toastmasters Water Club flourishes in the garden of this entire Toastmaster forum. And with that note, yes, I'm keen to join and be a brilliant Toastmaster in coming time. Ball is your court. Thank you so much.
We have guest Sanjay.
Thank you. Thank you all. It was like amazing experience, I'll say. And like everyone got an opportunity. Though we were guests, like we got an opportunity. Almost like this is my third time I'm coming here and talking. So really appreciate for that opportunity. And yeah, I'm looking forward to join. And table topics were really good and made like they were like made us think. So yeah, really appreciate this opportunity. I'm looking to join.
Guest Abhinav.
Hello, everyone. So this was a very mesmerizing experience for me. As like I mentioned in the start itself, that I like to meet different people. So I got to see a vast variety of people here. The style of speaking, the mode of communication, everything was different, and it was very interesting. Looking forward to joining the club.
Thank you.
It was a great time.
We have one more guest. Sorry, I forgot your name. Yeah, Upendra.
Thanks. Yeah, my name is Upendra. Sorry, I joined a bit late this session. But having said that, I thoroughly enjoyed all the sessions today. The conduct of the meeting, especially the way I'm sure a lot of planning must have gone in, but at the same time, more than the planning, the execution was pretty well. I see all the evaluators, I see all the session, the Toastmaster guests, right? All of them came forward, gave their topics. They talked about it. They were evaluated pretty well. And even the evaluators were evaluated. So hats off to all the, all of us, I would say. We are all here to improve our communication by using this platform. So looking forward to joining this club.
Thank you, guest. We have guest Asa.
Good evening again, everyone. It was really a very good session. I must say the topic table you choose by Toastmaster Vaibhav. I really enjoyed all the topics are really fantastic. And the speech, right? Both the topics, my journey and the communication skill. I'm sure everyone relate their journey and their communication. I mean, in the here we all are here just to improve our communication. So I completely relate where I'm lagging, and ever my journey, as you started my journey, right? As a software engineer, I'm sure everyone has the similar journey in their. They have started their career in the campus recruitment and all. So all are very relevant. evaluator are really performed their role very nicely. Toastmaster Puneet has covered entire evaluation, evaluator part, all the role players and everything. So it was really amazing. I'm looking forward to join this club. From next month onwards, I'll register this. Yeah, over to you, Toastmaster. Yes, thanks.
What a ebullient meeting this is, isn't it? So now the goals in your guest course to join the Toastmaster or not? Isn't it? So few recommendations as our general evaluator has said. See, we Toastmasters following the times. Over here, every times and minute has been mentioned. So would like to request everyone, it's a rainy season, so start 15 minutes early from your home. So we start meeting early, especially who are living near to this house, because they said it's a 5 minutes on the way, but it is going to take a 10 minutes. So please be there, because when you enter the someone speaking, someone hosting, they are getting disturbed. The audience is getting disturbed. And the moment of that meeting has not been read. The other recommendation which I got, that during the meetings, please avoid cross communication and the moving around. Only SA and presiding officer has allowed rest of the people has to be stay to focus on to the things, because SA is the main coordinator of the meeting. He is arranging the chairs and everything. So SA's role is to moving. He will collect the keys and facilitates the commerce over here. And the presiding officer, if there is any change in agenda, anything is there, is mentioning the things. Again, things, whenever you ask anyone, please mention the first name and last name, because as of now we have 4 Santosh. So which Santosh has to come over here, right? So please mention Toastmaster Vedant with the surname, Toastmaster Govind Gupta, Toastmaster Sonam Soni. Please mention the name, first name and last name. That is the things. Now few announcements. Our humorous speech contest and evolution contest is on the way. We will give a date very soon, either 31st of August and 7th of September. So I would like to request VP Education start engaging the chief judge and chief contestant chair. They will arrange the process, but start in asking the group. We are starting, and then send out a mail to everyone. There is no criteria to join, participate. Anyone can participate in that meeting. There is no criteria for that. So any guest want to participate those things, please register, right? I would like to request you, if you want to participate, please register as soon as possible. Now, the second things, we have a moment of truth. So we must have be a 50% presence. Due to today, we are less 50%. So please be there. Spend some time, please be there. Our area director is going to come a visit over here, and he is going to conduct the moment of truth. Moment of truth is only not for the area director, but it is for the club. How we have to improve as a club. What are the things we are lacking? What are the things? So he will create the report with the help of us and share the feedback, and the ExCom team members are going to try to improve it. Now I'm going to have a warm welcome. We have 2 new joiners in this week, Toastmaster Vikram Singh and Toastmaster Saranjit Singh. Please have a huge round of applause. Vikram, please stand down. Now, one more thing which we forgot, we have an icebreaker speech today by our Toastmaster Santosh Jadhav. So please stand up, because icebreaker speech deserves the standing ovation. Thank you. Now it's a time for moment of glory. Yeah, with this, I'm going to kudos for our new rollback team members, Toastmaster Rakesh Kundu and Toastmaster Pawan Kumar, who will join the crowd. So let's start with the best table topic speaker. Any guesses? Yeah, it's just little bit tight, but Toastmaster, sorry, guest Abhinav is the best table topic, sir. Please. We'll send your digital certificates to you. Thank you. Best creative role player, any idea? It's our evaluator Sanjay Pathak. He is doing the first time evaluation. He did a fantastic job on the evaluation. Best speaker, none other than one of the Toastmaster Santosh Jadhav. Best long role player, Toastmaster Sonam. Best short role player, Toastmaster Shraddha. Thank you. Anyone remain? Yeah, best evaluator, none other than only me. Yeah, we have a guest briefing after this meeting. I am going to do the guest briefing after that, and I would like to request all the guests pay 100 on my mobile number because we have to maintain this club and we have to pay. So 100 rupees is the charge. Please note down my number or you can pay cash 90333707. It's on the invite also. You can pay over there. With this, I am going to officially adjourn this meeting. Thank you. Floor is open for the chit chat. And let's have one group pictures. Thank you, online members. I'm going to close the call.